Spencer Bibby, thank you for joining us here today at Mossley Park. Obviously today we're playing Glossop North End and you could reach your 500 appearance for the club. Reaching 500 appearances is an incredible milestone at any level of football. What does this achievement mean to you personally?
Yeah, thank you. It means a lot. I mean, I've lived in Charnock my whole life. I played for Charnock since under sixes, all the way through the juniors, so Charnock is all I've ever known really. My Saturday afternoons as a little boy were spent over the road watching the senior teams. Back when they had the clubhouse pitch was the main pitch back then, and growing up watching senior players back then, the likes of Andy Roberts, Kevin Allen, Dean Taylor. Well, I think Dean Taylor was a senior player back then. He was from Coppell, so he might have just looked like that, even though he was 18. But yeah, my dad was kit man back then as well, so I was, in and around the change rooms a lot. And there's a couple of lads who, back then, were probably the young players in the first team, who I really looked up to. Damien Dashty and John Sanderson were two big role models of mine, and I really just wanted to play for Charnock men's team since I was a young lad, and I feel like I've been lucky enough to do that every week and finally reach 500 appearances.
Take us back to your debut for Charnock Richard. Did you think you'd make this many appearances at the time, and what can you remember most about the day?
Yeah, I remember it well. 16, 17 years old here against Thornton and Cleveland's, I think it was. Came on off the bench, awful haircut, I remember that one. Came on for the last 20 minutes, very nervous, heavy-legged, and I didn't want to go and let the lads down, who I looked up to so much. I think I went on right midfield. In the midfield, we had unbelievable players. I went on with Andy Robertson, Mike Fletcher in the middle, Alex Porter on the left. I think he had a few horrible first touches, but I loved every minute of it. In terms of, I did think I would, to be honest. It's no secret that I do want to set the appearance record here. I'm a few hundred off that, which Andy Roberts set at just over 700, I think. But yeah, I definitely knew I wanted to try and get these appearances up, yeah.
You've been a key part of the club through promotions and challenges. How do you think the club has evolved during your time here?
Massively. I mean, it felt like ages we were waiting for floodlights in a stand back in the West Lancs days. We were there for 5 years wanting to go up, but couldn't because of our ground restrictions, if you will. But looking around now, we've got 4 stands. What we're doing off the pitch is brilliant, and any time I drive past, or I'm knocking about with a little lad down here, I do feel proud of what we've achieved off the pitch, definitely. I think on the pitch, yeah, the squads we've had over the last 2 or 3 years have been better than ever, the way we've progressed, getting lads in from sort of all over the northwest really. I mean, played with some unbelievable players throughout the years, proper players, Liam Hayton, Andy Roberts, Carl Grimshaw of course, Dave Burrows. More recently, a few years ago, we had Rustam Stefan here, incredible player. Current squad, Nathan Nikias, Ash Young, consistently amazing for years, but I think best player we've played with would be Nathan First. But yeah, the way the squad's developed into what it is now has been brilliant.
Is there one match goal or moment in these 500 games that stands out above the rest?
My 3 or 4 goalkeeper appearances, I might say. No, definitely not. And I can't lie, it's not all been good. I won't say I've loved every minute. There's some tough away games in this league, especially in the middle of winter, but to pick out a few, I mean, in the West Lancs days we were very successful, probably favourites to win most competitions, which we got a lot of success in. The back-to-back promotions from the West Lancs into North West counties, and then to get into the Prem, I think it was second to last game, we played City Liverpool away, who had also gone up already as champions. We needed a draw to go up, and I think 80 minutes, 1-0 down, Matty Davison scored to take us up. More recently, the 2 Macron Cup wins we've had were good. It's not often you get to enjoy a final because they're usually so close, but we've been 3 or 4 up with 20 minutes left with your family watching was nice too. And I think a lot of the lads in the squad will remember the run we went on a few years ago. I think we had 6 games in 10 days, needing to win them all to get into the playoffs, which we did, and we was rewarded with the playoff at Gig Lane, which unfortunately we lost, but yeah, lots of good times.
You've obviously been representing this club for a long time now. Is there anything you want to say to the fans, the club, maybe some managers and players?
Yeah, just thank you. Our fans are great. We have a really good connection off the pitch with our fans, so thank you for their support. Thank you to the managers, only had 2 here, Andy Westwell and Ryan Donnellan. thank you to all the coaches I must have frustrated back in the day, and then again to our fans. I know it's not been the best of couple of seasons, but like I said, we have got a really good squad here, and we do try, but football is not that simple, I'm afraid, so keep supporting us, and thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.